Well, when you eat popsicle that has touched like raw chicken, like salmonella, chances are you might have diarrhea or food poisoning. All right, so did you get anything wrong on this one or no? Or you got one wrong, right? Okay, so but everything else is right? Okay, so this is the test question week 7 Thursday. So number 7 is the only one that you need to correct. Yes? Okay. Find the area. So what are the two shapes?
Um, two shapes is a semicircle and a rectangle.
Yeah, how do you find the rectangle?
Um, length times width.
What are the two dimensions?
Um,
6.6 and?
would you use 14.3 because it's like
No,
because
because
it's the entire
14,
thing.
yeah, you wouldn't.
I would have to like
So, no. Listen, this is what you will have to do. You will not use 14.3. This part right here. Do you see how this is the radius or diameter? So the radius is what? Okay, this is a tricky one. Do you see how, because that this is also radius right here, this is also 3.3, right? Which means this right here to here is 3.3. So if you just want this piece right here, what do you have to subtract?
14.3 by 6.3.
Yeah, you will have to subtract 14.3 minus 3.3, which is 11.3. So, well, that's why it shows from here to here, Grayson.
No, the
All right.
6.3 is everywhere.
So then your 1/2 pi r squared is 1/2 pi 3.3 squared, correct? So let's multiply. You need to make sure you multiply that and get the actual answer. This right here is your answer. Oh, so this is good. You got this part right, but this part you're a little bit off. Do you see that? It should be 74.58. Okay. Other than that, you would have gotten that right.
My fault.
But it kind of is your fault. This is the back part of it. It's on quadrilaterals. Did you not get anything right on the back? It's okay. It's 11.0, so it's just 11. So just put 11.0. So this will be a little bit off. So it'll be 6.6 times 11, 72.6. So this part right here, you are actually very close. Okay. So this is what you had. Okay, now we're going to move on to the back side of this. So let's go ahead and do number 5 first. It says find the value of each variable. So it's a parallelogram. Okay, variable. I see an X right there. Do you see that? And I see an X right there. Those are angles, correct? So from the angles, those are obviously not the same angle. They're not congruent. So we know that they're not congruent because one's acute, one's obtuse, right? But they're also called consecutive interior angles. So remember when we said if they're not equal, then what does that mean? That means they add up to 180 degrees. Do you remember that? So let's set it up. So you have 4x plus 2. Ow, that hurts. Minus 6 equals 180 degrees, correct? And write that down. Solve it. Because remember, it's either they are equal to each other or they add up to 180 degrees, right? This clearly is not equal to each other. This is obtuse. That's acute angle, correct? So add the two together and set it equal to 180 degrees. Now do that. Left, please. Once you have the x equals 31, you need to plug it in. So this angle right here, our angle, you could say angle P equals, or you could say angle SPQ equals 4 times 31, which is 124 degrees. Down a little bit, please. And you could say that angle SR is 12 times 31 minus 6.
It's almost done there, Emma.
Is she doing addition? That's cute.
It is very cute.
Oh, Emma, thank you.
It's okay, you can just put it the same. Just keep it there, Emma.
And if you look at these two right
You're
here,
very helpful.
if you add them together, they do equal 180 degrees. So your answer is right here.
It's okay.
Good job, Em. Good job, little girl.
And none of the boys did this.
X. Is there another letter here that we have not solved besides X? Like a Y?
Yes.
That's a side, correct? So when you do this one, you put side. If you have a side, remember parallel, what do I know about this side here? That PQ. And what do I know about side SR?
Congruent.
Yeah. So now set it equal to the other. 2y plus 8 is equal to 5y minus 4. Now solve. Subtract the 2y on both sides. Add the 4. Y equals 4. Once you have that, you need to plug it in, right? So PQ is 2 times 4 plus 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. And then SR is going to be 5 times 4 minus 4. So that's going to be 20 minus 4, which is also 16. And that makes sense because they should be the same, right? There you go. So then that's your other side right there. And then when you see something like this, you should mention something about like the angles are consecutive. So you say the angles, you could say the adjacent angles are next to each other, right? Or you could just say angle, mention the angles. Angle SPQ plus angle PSR are supplementary. Right? And it says explain why I allow you to do this. Find the variable, so PQR is a parallelogram. And you can start with PQRS is a parallelogram. Because angle blah 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 and is supplementary, which means they add up equal to 180 degrees, right? And the opposite sides, which are PQ, is congruent to SR. And that's it. Okay, I'm gonna pause this so you can go ahead and catch up. Now let's take a look at number 4. It says the diagonals of a square, so it's a square, are intersect at E, right? If so, you drew the picture, so that's good. So let me just draw one. Here's my square, and it is A, B, C, D. So A, B. So the diagonals here are going to intersect, and they intersect at E, correct? If AE, so then you just go ahead and go, okay, well, this is going to be AE right here. If AE is 3x minus 4, and BD, so BD is right here, is 10x minus 48, find AC. So it's asking you to find AC, which is this entire thing, right? Okay, well, look at the diagonal, what's given to you. You have the orange line and the purple line, correct? What do you see about those two lines? Do they look like they're the same?
Yes.
Yeah, they do. So you can see that AE is equal or congruent to ED or DE, correct? And then, do you see that AC is the longer version of AE? How much longer? one longer, twice longer, 3 times longer?
Twice longer.
Right, so if I find AE, then I just times it by 2, right? So let's solve for this then. So when you solve for this, you're gonna have AE, which is 3x minus 4, equals DE, 10x minus 48, right? I'm gonna subtract the 3x on both sides, add the 48 over here on the side, which will be 44, right? I don't like this. It's not gonna give you a perfect number, so 44 over 7, correct? Is that what you have, or did you not get that?
No, that's 26.
How did you get that?
Because I subtracted both and made it equal to 180.
Oh, okay. Okay, wait, yeah, we can't do that.
I got confused.
That's okay, it's fine. Okay, remember, 180 is only angles. This is 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so 44 over 7, correct? So x is 44 over 7. So let's find AE. AE is 3 times 44 over 7 minus 4, right? That is going to give me 132 over 7 minus 4, correct? I think we need to put this into a decimal. Minus 4 is going to be 14.86. Do you see that? Or if you kept that into a fraction, what you can do, if you decide to keep in your fraction, it's 132 over 7 minus 4 over 1, correct? If I change that to a 7, 4 times 7 is 28. So that'll give me 103 over 7, right?
Yeah.
So, or 103 over 7. So if AE is that, correct? Then you know that AC is 103 over 7 times 2, which is 206 over 7, correct? Or if you decide to use a decimal, 14.6 times 2 is going to be a 2, 16, 17, 8, 9, right? And just to check, if I were to do 206 divided by 7, that is 29 point, that's close enough. All right, so that's your answer. Does that make sense? Okay, so go ahead and try that on your own.